Hey guys, it's Danny, and today I am going to be doing a video about a tag I created. It is the Unread and TBR book tag. I'm not really sure what else to call it, but it's basically about all the unread books that we have on our bookshelves. There are 8 questions to this, technically 9 if you include the tag your friends part, but 8 questions in total. I am going to do that tag now, and hopefully it'll get the ball rolling and it'll actually go around BookTube. That'd be really cool if it did. The first question is kind of in 2 parts. So the first part is how many unread books do you own, and then how many read books do you own? I have 156 read books and 85 unread books. So the number dwindled from the last time I counted, so that's really good. Question number 2 is the book that has sat unread on your shelf for the longest. And for this, I am choosing Angel by Katie Price because I got this book in like grade 7 and I still haven't read it, but I don't want to get rid of it because it still sounds interesting to me. It's about a model who meets a boy he's the lead singer of a boy band, and he's dangerous, and she can't resist him, and I'm still really interested in this book. I just haven't got around to reading it, but I really want to, and I'm not going to give it up until I have read it. Question number 3 is the #1 book on your TBR that you want to read but you haven't got around to yet. For this one, it's kind of a new purchase because I think I got it in February, so it's only 2 months on my shelf, but I still really want to read it because I've been wanting to read it for forever and everybody talks about it, and that is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. This is, I think, the UK cover, and it's really, really pretty, and it's the paperback edition. And I've been wanting to read this for forever. I hear such good things about this entire series, and I know the new one just got a name and a cover, and so I want to get on this bandwagon very soon, and I feel kind of guilty that I haven't read it yet. Question number 4 is a book you want to read more than anything, but you don't own it yet, and I have 2 books for this. These are the 2 books that I keep mentioning, and I keep saying if I'm getting a new book this month, it's one of these 2 or both of these that I want to get. So the first one is a newer release, and it is Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. I've heard nothing but good things about this. I think I've only heard a couple of mixed reviews about it. I really wanted to read it since it came out, and I just haven't gotten a chance to get out and get a copy of it yet. But as soon as I'm able to, I'm going to, and that's like probably the #1 on my list. The second book that I really, really would love to get my hands on and be able to read is All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. I've heard nothing but good things about this book from countless people, and I need it, I just need it. I need a copy of both of those books. They're like the #2 for this month that I have been wanting for like since it came out. Question number 5 is a book you don't remember buying and you still have not read yet, and for this I have Elsewhere by Gabrielle Zevin. I have a few of her books, but I haven't read them. I think I tried reading this one at one point, but I think I was in a reading slump, and that was like grade 7. I remember having this way back then. So it's been a while, and I don't remember where I got this exactly, whether it was given to me or if I bought it for myself at like a thrift shop or something, because I know that there's like a rubbed off sticker on the back, so I don't think I paid full price for it if I did buy it, but I don't remember where I got it. So question number 6 is a book that you have that you don't think you'll ever get around to reading, but you don't feel like getting rid of it yet. And I have a couple of these on my shelf that I'm not sure that I'll get to soon or like at all, because like I'm kind of sitting on the fence whether I want to read them or not, but I'm not ready to get rid of them because I don't know if I want to read them or not. So I'm gonna hold up 2, and the first one is Guardian of the Dead by Karen Healy. This book and the next book I got on bargain price at Chapters, and the next book is Moonglass by Jessie Kirby. Both of these I got at the same time, and I'm not sure when I'll get to them. They still have a little bit of an interest for me. This one's blurred by Sarah Desson, so I'm kind of like really wanting to hold on to this one. But yeah, I'm not sure when I'll get to these or if I will. If I won't, then eventually I'll end up unhauling them. But for now, I'm keeping them to see if I'm actually going to get to read them. Question number 7 is a book you feel guilty for not having read yet. And countless times I have been told to read this book because I've only read one of this author's other books, and it's on this shelf here. It's right over here, and that is Rainbow Rowell. The book that I am talking about is Eleanor and Park. I got this book before I ever got Fangirl, and yet I still haven't read this one. And so many times from so many different people, I have been told that if I loved Fangirl, then I would love this one, and that if I have this one, that I should read it. I just haven't gotten around to it, but I really want to read it. I don't know why I haven't. I feel bad that I haven't. I feel really guilty, so maybe I'll put this on my May TBR or something like that. I want to read it soon though. It is gonna happen, I promise. And question number 8 is a book or series that you've heard about non-stop but have no interest in reading. And for this one, I have 2 different series, one of which is the Daughter of Smoke and Bone series by Laini Taylor. I have never had an interest in reading this book, but I hear so much about it from so many different people. Like I've said a couple of times now, but I don't know. I don't know why I've never really felt like I wanted to read that one. It's just never really picked up an interest to me, and it kind of sounds like The Mortal Instruments with the whole angels and demons thing. Is that even what it's about? I don't even really know what it's about. It's just never really caught my interest, other than I know they have gorgeous covers. That's about it. This is another one that I've heard about all the time, but I don't even know what it's about because I don't pay attention to it because I'm not interested in it at all, and that is Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. I don't even know what this is about. I know it has to do with like a warrior or something, but I've never been interested in reading this despite how much I've heard about it. And usually I'm one of those people that'll follow it and like read the books that everybody's reading because I want to know what they're so excited about. But these 2 series are just, I've never been interested in them, and I don't think I ever will be. So the last thing to do is not really a question, but it is to tag some people. So I'm going to get the ball rolling. I am going to tag as many people as I can think of. So I'm going to tag Whitney, Kylie, Andreya, Nicole and Maria from Let's Talk Books, BangadyBangz, emmmabooks, Gwen from Gwendolyn Burke, Lauren from Lauren Ann because she tagged me for the courtship tag and I told her on Twitter that I would get her back for it, Michael BookLion, and Trina from Between Chapters. So if there's anybody else I feel like tagging, I'll list them down below, but I think I'm gonna stick with that group and hopefully they will do this tag and tag a whole bunch of people and it'll get circulating, because I really would love to see that happen. Because the first time I tried to make a tag video, that didn't turn out so well. So hopefully this time around it'll work. That is it for this tag, you guys. If you want to do this but I didn't tag you, go ahead. I'd love to see it go around BookTube. That would be like really, really cool. And hopefully I will have another tag idea soon, because I'm always trying to think of new tag ideas because we don't have many new BookTube tags lately. So we need some new ones. It's coming up on spring and summer, so maybe we'll come up with some spring and summer tags. So that is it for this video, you guys. I will see you in my next one. Bye!